Hello, how's it going? I know, me in a strat video, strange. But this strat is complicated. It involves multiple parts in the run, not just like the actual elementary school itself. By the way, if you didn't read the title, wherever that may be, this is an elementary school strat, a new strat that it was kind of the bottom was a not really a new strat, I guess, and the bottom was like a rediscovery of a strat, but I like combined them and made them like something that's actually good, instead of being straight up trash. So for the longest time, I thought that there was something faster in elementary school, and I finally pieced the puzzles together to make something brilliant. The problem is it requires revolver ammo. And the revolver ammos are going to be a little bit inconsistent throughout this because I have multiple save files from different playthroughs, so I apologize about that. But I will give you the general idea of how many revolver bullets you do have by the time you get to school, because when you start out, when you get the revolver in Jackson, because at least morning, and you come to Seattle, you will, oh my god, you will have 6 bullets. Now, that's fine, but it's not enough. So, normally we don't pick up the 3 revolver bullets that there are in Courthouse right here. But because we're now using multiple revolver bullets, sometimes up to 6, for the new elementary school strat, and we use revolver bullets also for the trap mine area, so that we can get through it quickly by just shooting at the trap mines. Instead of having to brick throw before TV station, we have to get more revolver ammo. So here's how you do that. First, pick up the ammo, and then continue the playthrough. That's it. Now you have 9. Great, right? Now I'm going to load up another save file here. Cool. Now you have 9. So where do you get more revolver ammo? Great question. Well, you can get revolver ammo right in the synagogue. So as you are, leaving the combat area before synagogue, where you just like run through all of them, and you enter right before the triangle prompt to push the little box thing to the fence, so you can jump over and get the gas lane. There is, I believe, 3 revolver bullets. Does this have the 9? Yes, so this has the 9. So Ellie can only carry 12 revolver bullets. But yeah, as you can see here, is it 3? That's 3, so that's 12. Great. So now what happens? So what happens is you leave the synagogue, you have your gas, you go to your horse, you go back to the Saravina Hotel, you don't waste any revolver bullets there, and then basically you get to elementary school, which is the next area we're going to, which is the main part of the strat. Now, I think I'm going to come in here with 10 revolver bullets. Not sure I got to 10 because I tried to make everything as consistent as possible, but this somehow we got stuck with 10. Or we have 9, but we'll have so we have, what's it called? We have 9 bullets here, but we're gonna get 10. Or 11. You'll see what I'm talking about. This school strat is way faster and is less RNG dependent. My biggest problem with the previous strat that we had, which was borrowed from Survivor with a little bit of our own twist on it, is that the problem with it was that when you are proning under the little house AC thingy, right there, whether they lose you or not, getting to there and proning is totally RNG. And if you get the bad RNG, aka they don't lose you until you prone, that could cost you up to 40 seconds. And it's completely out of your control. And sometimes that doesn't even matter because they will still catch you. Even if you throw a brick to make them distracted, the enemies there are super strange and their RNG is ridiculous. But through a rediscovery of an old strat, thank you, shout out to Conrad underscore 22021, something like that, just Conrad. Okay, shout out to Conrad, and shout out to Kevin700p for helping me with this, for helping me combine these, all the first part, the second part, aka being the bottom floor after this, and then the third part being the rooftop. Shout out to all of them for helping me combine all of these strats to make what I call to what I think is possibly the best strat for school, and also shout out to Scarlet, who basically does the same thing and has been doing it for a long time. The strat on rooftop, but the only difference is that I found it to be impossible to do on very light, just unrestricted specifically because we didn't have the one shot kill. But revolver helps a lot because instead of shooting 3 times to kill an enemy, you can kill the enemy, human enemy, in 2 bullets, and the revolver reloads and shoots a lot faster than the pistol does, along with the reticle being smaller, allowing like easier aiming. So let's show off the strat. First thing you do, same thing here. It's critical to pick up that half canister there. I don't think I ever explained that, but you do have to pick up the half canister there, and then you pick up a 3/4 of a canister at the end of Seattle Day 1 when Ellie like smashes the radio thing and there's like a canister to the left of it. You want to pick that up because that's key to getting the second trap mine, which you need for later in the run. Just wanted to let you know that is key. You can also pick, I'm not sure how much it is. I think it's also half of a canister in the subway station, the very first encounter where you run. It's the one with the red lights area. So you're running, right? You would just run forward, run to the subway, kill the guy with the headshot with the pistol, or just shotgun him, and then run to the end. Okay, if you take a slight diversion to the left, there is a canister there. You can check out Darth X's VOD and the world record. I'm pretty sure that she did that. So if you want to look it up, if you want to get the canister there, you can. But this is the easiest, and that probably loses about 1 second. This loses 0 seconds because it's literally right there. Okay, let's continue with the strat. I might not get this first try, but you'll see my point. Okay, see, I didn't get it first try. Okay, so the point is here, if you didn't know before, shoot them in the head. Oh, shoot. Okay, don't do that. I'm not going to edit any of this out because I don't know how to edit. Okay. Alright, shoot them in the head. As soon as you shoot them in the head, as soon as the last person is dead, restart checkpoint. And you'll spawn here. Okay. Don't do that. I don't know why I did that. When you are in this area, you want to switch to the revolver there because you... Let me explain why. So if you try to do it, like after you've crossed those doors, you can get a tiny push from Dina if you time it right, or you can end up losing time because the checkpoint, the second checkpoint when Ellie starts running is triggered by the spawn of the enemies. But if you're in your backpack trying to check your revolver out, the checkpoint might have already hit before you were able to switch to your revolver, causing you to have to switch to your revolver again, wasting, quite a bit of, like 3 seconds, maybe a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure. So you always want to make sure that unless you can time it absolutely perfectly, and I'm pretty sure you have like a 10 frame time window if you want to get the Dina push. If you don't want to risk it, which I would recommend you wouldn't, I'm not going to risk it. Do it before you cross the doors. All right. So right here, switch quickly to the revolver. Again, you'll have 12. I have 9. It's just how it's gonna work.
How many
all right.
did you see?
And then, as soon as she starts running, you start. As soon as she starts running, restart checkpoint. The difference here is, you're gonna wanna hold your controller. And I don't know if I'll be able to show it well. You're going to want to hold it to your left, and hold sprint, all right? Just hold your moving stick to the left analog trigger, and your sprinting button to the left, because this will happen. It will allow Ellie to immediately, she'll do like a little, she'll use the momentum to jump off with her hands, and then as she's doing this animation, hold triangle and she'll pick up the 3 pistol bullets and the 3 rifle bullets. The pistol bullets aren't that important, but I would argue that the rifle bullets are key because you do need a minimum of 2. One in the upcoming rooftop of elementary school, and another one in right after Capitol Hill with the very first trap mine, where there are 2 runners that could be killed by the 2 trap mines, or you can explode the trap mine and then run past the runners. I like to use a revolver bullet on a rifle bullet on the first one, just so I can run through with ease. That's why I recommend having at least 2, and you never know what might happen and run. You might need more rifle bullets in the rooftop of elementary school, so it's critical to pick up those. And then the pistol bullets is not as critical, but it's good to have. So as she's doing that, again, hold triangle, and then you want to let go of triangle, and then press triangle again. As she moves along for the animation, so that she'll pick up that 1 revolver bullet. So, see? So as she was doing this, I held triangle. She picked up the revolver, the rifle and pistol bullets at the same time. Because if you hold triangle, she picks up multiple things at once. And then as soon as I saw the revolver thing, let go triangle, hold triangle again, so she'll pick that up as well. See that? Bam. And as you can see, 3 pistol, 3 rifle, 1 revolver. So we're gonna go through the center here, and it takes about 1 to 2 seconds. It can be evened out. Compared to going to the right, going to the center is about 1 to 2 seconds faster. Now sometimes you won't get that time save if you do get shot and Ellie is staggered. But if you get like a little shot and she just like and then she keeps moving, like don't worry about it. You'll still be fine. At worst, you come out even. At best, you're saving time. Literally no reason not to do this strat. Okay, so now that we have the first part figured out, what do we do? Okay. As you see here, there is a bottle. Now I have a brick. This is from my former world record, now 2nd place run. So I do have a brick here. But you do need a bottle or a brick here. You do need a bottle. So if you need something and you don't have it, pick it up right there. Alright? Look, I'll even show you an example without it. Alright? Let me do this again real quick.
Let's go. How many guys?
Oh, no. Whatever. Okay. I actually have to restart encounter. Because, I'll explain it when we get back there.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna throw my brick.
How many guys did you see? Enough. We gotta get the
Okay. Get my brick there. Okay, so you can still get the bottle there. You can still get it very easily. Alright, literally no reason to worry. Alright, why do you need this bottle? Because when you're running through the center, the enemy to the left and the enemy that's literally gonna run past you and like shove you a little bit. Think of it as they're not activated yet. They're not like fully aware that you're there. They're only half aware that Ellie and Dina are there, but they're not like fully aware where you guys are, because they're idiots. Because it's very light. But the woman on the right is a bitch, and she will absolutely know where you are. So you're gonna have to throw a brick or a bottle at her. And one thing that I'm gonna explain here, it is absolutely critical. In order for the enemy in the middle and the left to not hit you, to not shoot at you, you need to make Ellie stand up fast. That's why I recommend holding the left trigger, the left analog stick to the left, and sprint as you're restarting checkpoint. That way she's absolutely ready to go. Okay, so look, you can see I'm holding it, and she stands up just like that. All right, so all right, get the bottle. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, as you're approaching the woman, you're going to want to turn the camera a little bit to her side. That way the auto lock on doesn't do any bullshit and it just locks onto her. So, see that? See that? Now I got shot there, but Ellie was in her bottling animation, so it doesn't really matter. All right. And as you can see, those 2 enemies to the left, in the middle, and in the left, didn't really do anything. Okay, I didn't get the bottle there. That's bad. It's bad. Clear the rooms. Yeah, See, that was too late. It's too late. You gotta get the timing the timing is very precise. If you don't, it could be bad. See, that was bad as well. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to master, and I'm still practicing it myself. See that? Gotta turn a little bit. Gotta do a little twisty-do. Now, this strat isn't perfect. Sometimes they will still shoot you. Sometimes the left or the middle person will still shoot you, and there's nothing you can do about that. There's just nothing you can do about that. But, again, at worst, you're evening out with just going to the right, and at best, you're saving time. So, like why even argue, you know?
Clear the rooms.
See that? They act like dumbos. They act like a bunch of dumbos. They don't know what the hell is going on. Now, if you're wondering, you know, a lot of people still need a brick and or perhaps need a rag. They pick up that rag on the right side, right here. I'm not gonna pick up the ammo because it's an example. They still need the rag or the bottle. As I've shown you, there is already a bottle. There is a bottle right here, so there's no reason to complain about that. A rag. There is a rag at the top floor after the skip cinematic of Saravina Hotel. After you skip that cinematic, there is I think about 3. I don't know how much rag it is, but it's quite a bit of rag on your left side as Ellie is after the skip cinematic. It's literally on your way. It's on a table. It's right next to a hammer. It's super easy to pick up. Doesn't waste any time. There's also another point in elementary school. It's at the very, very end of elementary school where you can pick up, I think, 3/4 of a rag. So if you need rag, there's rag here. No reason to worry. All right. So I'm going to pick up the bottle. All right. And these two enemies are going to be dumbos as always. All right. Now, right here, as you're, moving to your left, this is the time to reload. It's your time to reload. All right. And if you do forget to switch out from your pistol to revolver, this corner right here is also a safe spot to switch from your pistol to revolver. This is another safe spot to do it. So no worries. It will, it's not optimal, but you can do it here. And you can reload your rifle up top. You will have a small time window. You only need about 1 or 2 rifle bullets, mostly 1. So. And the game gives you 1, and you shouldn't be wasting 1 unless you're absolutely short on pistol ammo in the very first encounter with the 2 enemies. And you need to headshot 1 with a pistol, and 1 with a rifle, because school gives you 1 pistol and 1 rifle ammo if you're 0 on both. So unless that happens, which it likely won't happen because you're on very light, the 1 rifle bullet will at least be reloaded, but you can reload another bullet just in case you want to be safe. All right, so you go to here, right? So you can switch out there. But you might be saying, Aaron, I still need a brick. Or a bottle. There's a brick right here. No reason to worry. It wastes about half a second. No reason to worry. In this case, I'm already reloaded. In this case, you should have 12 bullets. Yeah, I mean, you should have 12 bullets, so you'll be fine. Alright, here's where the spicy part comes in. Alright, what I like to do is I try to get them lined up. That headshot will not always happen. That was a very lucky shot. Straight up, that was nothing but luck. Alright, that was nothing but luck. What will happen is sometimes they'll actually most of the time they'll line up like that. Alright, shoot them with the rifle, they'll both get hit. Then quickly switch to the revolver and then shoot them both once, and that'll kill them. And the reason I choose a revolver is not only because it's more powerful, but it's also, as I said before, the revolver shoots faster and it also reloads faster. So in case you're a terrible shot, no worries. But that was good. That was bad luck there. All right. I mean, good luck there. But I will show the strat again, and I probably won't get that exact same result. So you'll see what happens if you don't get that result that I just got. All right. What happens next? Now you gotta kill this enemy right here, the one that pops out, the bitch version 2.0. You kill her with two revolver bullets. Just 2 revolver bullets. Don't need to pull out no rifle. Just 2 revolver bullets. All right. If you do not kill those 3 enemies, all the other enemies will know where you are. For some reason, the enemies will know where you are, even on very light, if you run all the way to the end and don't kill all 3 of them. But if you kill all 3 of them, they'll be like, what? Like, I literally just shot that woman, and I'm clearly running towards towards the inside, this little inside part, and you'll see what happens. All right. You don't need to pick up anything here. You don't need to pick up anything here. You also get a little nice music. Okay, there you go. There's half a rag there. All right, and that's pretty sure there's half a rag in the right side of bottom of school. So it literally doesn't matter. See, look at that. It's so strange, and then you'll be able to move on. All right. So let me show it again from the very top. Get that canister. Headshot. Headshot. Restart checkpoint.
Let's go.
Get that revolver out. I'll take my breakout just to show you, you know, worst possible situation. Which, by the way, I only have 9 bullets, which isn't optimal, but you know I'm dealing with it. All right. Pick up that ammo. Right. Make sure you're starting to run immediately. I'll show you what happens if you don't start to run immediately. All right. Like that.
Clear the rooms.
Look at what happens. They activate. They know where you are much sooner. Much sooner. So it's absolutely critical. If this doesn't happen, restart checkpoint so you don't waste that much time. Just do it. All right. Don't try to risk it because that ain't gonna work. All right. Look, I'm gonna.
It was this way.
All right. That's it. That's all I'm gonna wait. I'm not even gonna pick up the ammo because it does waste a little bit of time. That bitch almost shot me. All right. You see? Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Run immediately. Waited a little bit too long there. It's all right. Got shot. Didn't really get staggered. All right. Reload. All right. You need that brick? No worries. Pick up that brick right there. Jump up. Get your rifle ready. Now, in Scarlet's strat, she likes to kill this enemy in the back. Oh, well, you can't. That enemy in the back, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. You don't need to kill that enemy in the back. We'll be fine. We don't need to kill it. We'll be fine. As you can see, he's shooting at us. We'll be fine, all right? Okay, I only got 1. So, shoot twice. Shoot once. All right. All right, kill him. All right, get the fuck out of there. Look at that. They already lost me. It's so stupid. But if you take a look back at my school at Darth X's, I'm sure she was very nervous. I was very nervous in my second place run. The all strat RNG was ridiculous and they wouldn't lose you. Those 3 enemies are key to take out. And they lost me. So when they say, you know, we lost her, or I think she went over there, where they kind of lost her, they're like, you know, where did she go? It's only until you say like, start a full sweep, or I don't think they're here anymore, or whatever. Like when the alert stage is like full stealth, where they have literally no clue where you are and they're back to searching instead of being like kind of aware where you are, that's when the triangle prompt will show up. Look. Sometimes it'll take a little bit of time. I'll be honest. See? Search the place or whatever. Bam. And that's the strat. I'll show. Oh, well, sometimes that can happen. That's well, it's mostly whenever you're practicing that'll happen. All right. Noise. Perfect. This time I'll show it with my break because that's how I've been practicing for the past couple hours. So reset checkpoint. Hook it. All right.
Clear the rooms.
In this case, you would pick up that bottle if you don't have it. Got shot. Didn't matter. Got staggered. You want to shoot a little bit sooner than that. Didn't pick up the rifle ammo. That's not good, but I can deal with it. All right. I can deal with it. When it comes to the I'm getting shot there. That can happen always, even in the old strat. Nothing you can do about that. Now, I only have 1 rifle bullet. Unfortunate, can't do anything about it. So what should I do? Well, when you get to the 2, infected, just shoot them. It's all you can do. Or you can try another strat, but that's all you can do, you know? Like straight up, if you can't do anything, have a backup strat. It's always good to have one. Alright, so I got them both, so I'll shoot them once. Shoot them once. That was a headshot, but they would have died after 1 shot. Revolver shoots like a motherfucker. Alright, shoots fast as hell despite me having bad aim. You can pick up that rag right there if you needed. It went over there. Okay. See? But watch. Give him a second. That's it. The strat is faster. The strat is way more consistent. It's less RNG dependent. It wastes more ammo, but we can make up for it without losing any time. Now you might be saying, Aaron, why do we need this much revolver ammo? Like, we still have 4 bullets left. Okay. I'll be honest with you, in the save file that I'm loading up right now for Capitol Hill, I have 5 revolver bullets. Just ignore it, okay? You'll have more likely, okay? If you practice it a lot and you do it perfectly, you'll have more. You'll probably have 6, okay? So no need to worry. All right, I'll show you how I can do it with 5, to prove to you that you can do it with 6 or perhaps even more, or maybe just a little bit less. All right, so we're loading up Capitol Hill. And as I explained earlier, the reason that we need to have all these revolver bullets and pick them up in places that are like super convenient and don't lose any time is because in Capitol Hill, after you finish Capitol Hill, the whole next area is literally trap mines. All right, literally trap mines. Okay, please run, Ellie. Now the school now this is a little bit beyond the school strat. But I just want to show you all of the parts of... Okay, did I get caught? Okay, I did get caught. That's fine. Also, I have 3 rifle bullets, but don't worry. So we run through Capitol Hill. It doesn't matter if you get caught there. This is just a habit I have to keep me distracted. But yeah, the school strat is faster, it's less RNG dependent, it's more consistent, it's fantastic, it's a culmination of beautiful strats that, you know, make me want to cry because I love them all. I love that strat, I think it's great, I think it'll be key to getting sub 214, or it'll at least help, and it will definitely be 100% necessary to get sub 213, because I do think that'll be a possibility. Now, Papayam. 3 more rifle bullets for you to pick up, so you really don't need to worry. You'll be fine, all right? Those 3 bullets are also critical to pick up, just to have a little bit more, in case you don't hit all the trap mines perfectly, because sometimes you will miss, because they are thin-ass lion motherfuckers. But that's why it's important to pick up those 3 as well. So as you can see, there is a lot of revolver bullet on your way, so there is no reason to worry. Now, I'll show you how I use the brick that I picked up in school. I'll show you how I use it here. Of course, everyone does different strats. There are 2 different versions that you can do here that are fast. I'll show you the one that I do and the one that you could do, or that you may do. I don't know. So the one that I do is freehand blow up that with the brick. There's another one you could do. It's very simple.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, the point is you blow it up. You blow it up with in case, okay, you blow it up with your revolver bullet. Now, in case you do want to do this strat, there is a bottle right here, so you can pick up the bottle and then, you know, freehand it. I'm pretty sure that just locked onto a dead clicker. Just gonna walk over that. All right, so you can pick up the bottle. It's not as easy, but it's still there. Now, as I said, I kill that runner, and then you move on to the next section. Now, the next section is the trap mine section. This was just one part, and I'll show you the trap mine section as well. So, as you can see, I have 8 bullets. You'll likely have, like I said, you'll likely have a bit more. You might have 9 or 10. That's all fantastic. I'm glad. That's good. All right, that means that you probably did the elementary school strat well. I will say that the elementary school strat is risky, and it is riskier, but I believe that the benefits are way outweigh the the pros definitely outweigh the cons of this new strat, and I think it's worth resetting a run if it means that you are able to get sub 214 with this strat. Straight up, I think it'll be absolutely key. I think it's necessary. I think that anyone who tries to tell you different is wrong. Unless I can find a better strat, that's great. But I'm very confident in the strat. I will be honest that it won't work 100% of the time. I have had it fail a couple times, but I've probably tested this over 100 times, and I've only had it fail like 3 times out of 100 plus. That's a pretty high consistency rate, and I'm sure. So now we're in the trap mine area. This is what you save the revolver bullets for, to kill the trap mines super quickly. You might not always get them in the first shot. That's why it's good to have a little bit extra. As you can see, you reload super fast with a revolver, which is why I like using it. Alright, pick up a brick here because I'm out of revolver bullets. So I'll use it on this because I'm out of revolver bullets. Cannot believe I just missed that. Don't worry, plenty of bricks. Alright, and that's it. That's the area. You are now done with the revolver. The revolver will never ever be used in the run again. At this point, I would recommend switching to the pistol because you will need the pistol later on in the run, and you will never use a revolver again, so might as well just switch to the pistol. You will never have to switch again to the revolver. Okay. Whew. That was a lot. But this is a long video. Because it's a long video even though it's just elementary. But like I said, this is a super duper complicated strat. It's a precise strat. It's a bit riskier. And okay, let me clarify what I mean by risky. When I mean risky, I mean it's harder to perform. Just straight up, it's much harder to perform. It's much harder to perfect. I haven't perfected it. As you can see, I did have a few failed attempts, so I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's so easy. Ha. No, it's clear. It's clear from your perspective that this strat is it is difficult to perform. But with time, we will learn it. With practice, you will get it, and with more runs, you will perfect it. That's just how speedrunning is, obviously. So practice. I have my webcam on, I have my mic on, and I'm showing all this because this is how critical elementary school is. All the components that I've showed you, and the fact that the fact that this is over 30 fucking minutes, and the fact that I have my webcam and my mic on, which I don't have for any of my other strats, shows you how important I think this strat is to get sub 213 and sub 214, and how complicated it can be if you don't get everything straight. I think it's very important. Alright, so I'm just going to do it again for you 2 more times. A little late there again. Alright, okay, see, I forgot to switch to my revolver, so right here. Right there, that's your chance, alright? Pick up the brick. Make sure you got your rifle out. Alright, fuck that guy. Alright, straight up. Ah, that was weird. Okay, he like dodged into hell. Oh, shit. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad. Don't do that. Alright. Don't do that. That was really bad. Oh my lord. I don't think I've ever felt that bad. That was really bad. Don't do that. Bam. That happens, and you know what? If anyone tries to tell you that that's because of the strat, they're wrong. That has happened multiple times with going to the right. So please don't let anyone tell you different. I have practiced school a lot. I don't think I would say that I can do it blindfolded, but I'd say that I know school very, very well. I've probably practiced school more than any other section in this game. Not even joking when I say it is a daily routine of mine to do it, to practice it at least 1 hour every single day of every single week. Yeah. There you go. So I'll show it to you one more time. Alright. Canister. Headshot. Headshot. Restart checkpoint. Switch to a revolver. Revolver. For the sake of it, I'll take...
How many guys did you see?
I'll take my breakout.
We gotta get the hell out of here.
Because you never know. That was a little early. But I did it. Okay. Pick that up. Get the bottle. If you don't have one, if you have a brick or a bottle, great. Fine. Stun that bitch.
Don't let her escape!
Reload. Or switch. If you don't haven't switched,
I see them!
get that brick.
Up there!
Alright, keep it going, keep it going. Alright, get your rifle out. Fuck that guy. Alright, just fuck him. You don't need to kill him.
They ran over there!
Alright, try to get them lined up. If you don't get them, that's fine. Just shoot their ass. Okay, Jesus Christ. Fuck off. Shoot that bitch. Alright. Reload. Pick up that rag if you need it. You have a little bit of time sometimes. Mostly. Most of the time you'll have a little bit of time. And that's it. Alright. This was a 35 minute. Oh, this is pretty much a 36-minute video. Everything here is important. I've explained it as well as I could. This strat is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a great strat. It's faster. It's consistent. Fuck the RNG there. Fuck those 3 guys at the end there. Fuck that bitch to the right. Practice, 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 practice runs. Do just individual practices of this, or, you know, do a no reset run with this. Do it. Do it. Because it's a hard strat to master. You have to pick up some things that you may have not thought of picking up before. But now they're more critical than ever since we're using these revolver bullets in this strat now. But I'm really happy with this strat. I think this, at least for the time being, for the foreseeable future, this will be the fastest school strat. Again, I'm not going to take complete credit for this because this was one of the very first survival strats that was come up with. Like I said, this was more of a rediscovery and a repurposing of the strat. Shout out to Conrad for notifying me of this strat. Shout out to Matt because Conrad said that Matt created it, so shout out to Matt. Shout out to Kevin for helping me with the bottom. Shout out to everyone else. Shout out to Scarlett for kind of like, you know, helping me adapt this into a consistent strat for restricted. All right, they all deserve big love. Make sure to go check them out on Twitch or on YouTube or wherever. All right, but that's going to be it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This was a passion project of mine because I really have been focusing on school a lot, and I'm glad that I'm able to share my knowledge with y'all. Finally, this took forever to set up, but I'm glad I can finally share my knowledge with y'all. Okay, that's gonna be it. See y'all for the next video. Adios.